My name's Jeremy. I live in Manchester.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So I think Americans have a right to not live in fear. And something that particularly frightens me right now is the threat of nuclear proliferation. There's currently a bill in both the Senate and the House that would force the United States to officially adopt a no first use policy for nuclear weapons. We're a laggard on this, and I don't think many people realize that. China adopted a no first use policy in 1964. India also has one in place. So I'm curious, as president, what your position would be on no first use.
So Jeremy, I take your point that, there are some things hanging over our heads that could change everybody's lives without any of us being able to do anything. It's very scary. And it's particularly scary if you have a president who doesn't believe in alliances, treaties, partners, or any kind of value-based decision-making. It's very scary.
Absolutely.
And so what you're asking, from my point of view, fits into a much broader context of how we're acting in the world. Shouldn't we be doing, and I think President Obama did this really well, of saying we're a value-driven society with traditional allies who we support and who support us, and together we provide kind of a rubric for the world that makes us much safer and more prosperous. And that's, shouldn't we be agreeing to things together that push us forward in a good way and take some of the biggest risks off the table, as opposed to withdrawing from nuclear arms treaties and basically saying to every country of the world, we don't trust you, you can't trust us. It's just somewhere between a competition and a confrontation, and if we can, we're gonna kick you in the face. So yeah, of course I'm for that. I mean, I believe if you look at Paris, if you look at what happened in the Iran treaty, that actually we have to, the problems in the United States did not begin and end inside our borders. This is a perfect example. We can only solve that problem by working with other people collaboratively and making agreements and being a trustworthy person. That we don't walk away from our word, that we do support our allies, that when we take on a mission, we are open about it and we pursue it openly, but consistently. So yeah, of course I would do that, but it fits into this much broader concept of how America acts in the world and how we lead in the world. And look, I'll just put this in. We aren't solving climate within the borders of the United States. If we don't do just this kind of thing, it can't be solved. And it takes American leadership on that.